The thrust vectoring on the E-Series is remarkable, but look at the heat distribution here.
We could integrate the new cooling system right above the turbine.
By optimizing the thrust vector here, we reduce the drag significantly.
Yes, but the AI is flagging a thermal spike in this section. We need to review the material constraints.
Optimizing the intake geometry here should reduce the drag coefficient.
The weight distribution for the landing gear seems acceptable.
What if a fighter jet wasn't just about air superiority, but about transforming an entire nation's technology? Imagine this, the Gripen, an advanced aircraft quietly revolutionizing Canadian innovation and industry far beyond the battlefield. Get ready to see Canada's tech future take flight in ways you never imagined. Forget everything you thought you knew about military aircraft. The Gripen isn't just defending Canada, it's reshaping the very DNA of its technology. Right now, this single, powerful machine is sparking waves of innovation, creating new industries, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible for Canadian tech. And you're about to see how. Open your mind to a technological revolution happening right under Canada's nose, powered by an unexpected force, the Gripen jet. Don't miss how this advanced aircraft isn't just soaring through the skies, it's igniting an explosion of innovation across Canadian industries. Click now to witness how the Gripen is forging Canada's high-tech future. When Canada announced its interest in the Saab Gripen, the global defense community reacted with surprise and curiosity. Because this wasn't just another fighter jet purchase. This was something else, something deeper. A move that hinted at a long-term shift in Canada's aerospace identity. Why Canada chose Gripen? Beyond military needs. Most countries choose jets for speed, stealth, firepower. But Canada? Canada looked for something more strategic. And this is where Gripen changes the entire game. Behind closed doors, Canadian analysts kept repeating one phrase: technology transfer. Not restricted access, not black box components, not decades of waiting for upgrades. Gripen offers full access, deep industrial participation, and a level of transparency that is extremely rare in modern fighter jet programs. From an analyst's perspective, it's a bold move, almost like Canada is buying a fighter jet and a research lab at the same time. And in my personal view, this is the type of decision that countries make when they want to reshape their technological future, not just their air force. What makes Gripen unique for Canada? So what exactly makes Gripen different? Why does it fit Canada in a way other jets don't? 3 reasons stand out, and all 3 hit directly at Canada's biggest strategic needs. 1. Adaptability. Gripen can operate in extreme cold, isolated regions, and remote airfields, perfect for Canada's vast northern territories. It's a jet built to survive where infrastructure doesn't. 2. Low operating costs. Canada has one of the largest airspaces on Earth, but huge territory means huge bills. Gripen's operating costs are among the lowest in the Western world, and that's not a minor detail. It's a financial lifeline for a country managing both defense and social programs simultaneously. 3. Open architecture. This is the real secret weapon. Gripen doesn't just let Canada fly the jet, it lets Canada modify it, upgrade it, and insert Canadian-made systems into it. That's a level of sovereignty that even some NATO members wish they had. From an analytical standpoint, this flexibility means Canada isn't trapped in a single vendor's upgrade cycle. It can innovate independently. Initial ripple effects. How the announcement already boosted Canadian industries. Here's the part most people missed. The impact started before the first jet even touched Canadian soil. The announcement alone triggered activity in Canadian avionics companies, AI and software integration labs, composite material manufacturers, simulation training firms, advanced radar and sensor engineering groups, For example, multiple Canadian aerospace firms suddenly began receiving inquiries from Swedish and European suppliers looking for partnerships. Recruitment in certain aerospace clusters saw an immediate spike. Some universities even began adjusting their aerospace engineering programs, expecting a new wave of defense tech research grants. From a journalistic perspective, these early signals look very similar to the early stages of past major tech booms. And personally, it feels like Canada is positioning itself not just to operate a fighter jet, but to co-evolve with one. When we think of fighter jets, most of us picture speed, missiles, and dogfights. But Gripen is rewriting that narrative. Canada didn't just buy a jet, it bought a whole technological ecosystem, a ripple that is already reshaping Canadian aerospace research and development. Avionics and sensors, pushing innovation. Gripen's avionics are not just advanced, they're revolutionary. The jet's multi-sensor integration, radar capabilities, and real-time battlefield awareness are pushing Canadian companies to step up. Suddenly, firms that once focused on small-scale electronics are now racing to develop next-gen sensors, precision electronics, and flight-critical systems compatible with Gripen. From a tech analysis perspective, this is more than procurement. It's a catalyst for a domestic innovation ecosystem. Canadian engineers are now designing components that could eventually appear not only in military jets, but civilian aviation, drones, and even autonomous vehicles. Personally, I find this fascinating. Gripen is acting like a technology magnet, attracting expertise and talent to Canadian shores like never before. Software and AI integration, the brain behind the jet. The real story is in the software. Gripen's open architecture allows Canada to integrate AI-driven systems from autonomous flight assist to advanced data analytics directly into the jet. Partnerships are forming between Canadian startups, universities, and Saab engineers to develop autonomous threat detection, predictive maintenance, and mission optimization software. Think of it as giving Canada the ability to not just fly the jet, but also innovate its brain. Analytically, this is huge. AI integration into a modern fighter jet is one of the most complex engineering challenges in the world. Canada's involvement here signals a major leap in national tech capability, far beyond military applications. Sustainable aviation initiatives, a greener horizon. Here's a surprise most people miss. Gripen is influencing eco-conscious aerospace research. The jet's design emphasizes fuel efficiency, low emissions, and modular upgrades, inspiring Canadian researchers to explore greener propulsion systems, lightweight materials, and energy-efficient avionics. Universities and private companies are now testing hybrid electric systems, alternative fuels, and sustainable composites, and Gripen's presence accelerates these efforts. In other words, a fighter jet is quietly driving Canada's green aviation revolution. When Gripen landed in Canada's aerospace plans, many assumed the impact would be limited to military hangars and air bases. But the reality? It's far bigger, reaching industries across the nation, from factories to labs in ways that few predicted. Advanced manufacturing techniques, precision beyond aviation. Gripen demands unparalleled precision. Every component, from turbine blades to sensor housings, must meet exacting tolerances. Canadian manufacturers, now working on Gripen components, are translating these techniques into civilian sectors. Automotive, high-precision parts for engines and autonomous vehicle sensors. Medical devices, advanced machining for surgical tools and diagnostic equipment. Industrial robotics, components that require micron-level accuracy. From an analytical standpoint, this is a textbook example of military technology seeding civilian innovation. And personally, it's exciting because Canada isn't just producing fighter jet parts, it's training a workforce capable of cutting-edge manufacturing in any field. Cybersecurity implications, protecting more than the jet. A fighter jet like Gripen isn't just hardware, it's a networked system dependent on secure software, communications, and data. This has created a new demand for cybersecurity expertise. Canadian tech firms are now developing secure communication protocols. Data encryption and threat detection systems designed for Gripen are finding applications in banking, infrastructure, and industrial control. Universities are rapidly expanding research in cyber defense, knowing that lessons learned here protect both skies and industries. Analytically, Gripen is acting as a security accelerator, forcing Canada to rethink how technology can be protected across sectors. Supply chain optimization, lean lessons from Gripen. Gripen's modular design and efficiency aren't just about the jet itself. They're transforming Canadian supply chains. Local companies supplying Gripen components have begun adopting lean production philosophies, just-in-time manufacturing, collaborative logistics strategies. This ripple effect is already making Canadian industries faster, smarter, and more globally competitive. From a human perspective, it's fascinating. A fighter jet is teaching companies how to streamline operations, reduce waste, and innovate at scale, lessons that will last decades.
Gripen's arrival in Canada isn't just transforming technology and industry, it's reshaping people, the most critical resource of all. Because every advanced system, every sensor, and AI algorithm needs trained minds behind it. And that's exactly what's happening. A talent transformation that could define Canada's aerospace future. Specialized training programs, pathways to the future. To operate, maintain, and innovate on Gripen, Canada had to rethink education. Specialized aerospace training programs are now emerging across the country. Colleges offering courses in avionics, sensor systems, and aircraft maintenance. Universities developing advanced degrees in AI integration, flight simulation, and defense systems. Industry partnerships funding scholarships and internships for hands-on experience with cutting-edge technology. From an analytical perspective, these programs aren't just about jobs. They're about creating a workforce capable of global innovation. Personally, it's thrilling to see how a fighter jet is building entire career pathways, producing engineers and specialists who might someday lead not just Canada's aerospace sector, but international projects as well. Bridging the skills gap, curriculum reimagined. Gripen has done something rare. It has aligned industry needs with education. Universities and colleges are adjusting curricula to meet Gripen-specific expertise demands, such as systems integration and diagnostics, AI-assisted mission planning, advanced composite materials engineering. The result? Students are no longer learning theory in isolation. They are training for real-world high-tech applications, effectively narrowing the skills gap that has long limited Canada's aerospace potential. Attracting global talent, Canada as an innovation hub. And the impact doesn't stop at Canadian borders. Global aerospace specialists, engineers, and AI researchers are now looking to Canada as a destination, drawn by high-tech projects with Gripen, collaborative research opportunities, the promise of hands-on experience with world-class systems. Analytically, this is a major win. Canada is positioning itself as a hub for international aerospace innovation, capable of competing with traditional powerhouses like the US and Europe. From a human perspective, it's exciting to watch. Canada isn't just training its workforce, it's magnetizing global talent, creating an environment where innovation thrives.
Gripen's journey in Canada isn't just about today's jets, workforce, or factories. It's about tomorrow, a vision of Canada emerging as a global aerospace and technology leader. The seeds planted now will shape innovation for decades, exporting Canadian-developed Gripen components worldwide. The Gripen program has already triggered a subtle but powerful ripple. Canadian companies are not only building parts for domestic use, they're creating components and systems ready for global export. advanced avionics modules, AI-driven software suites, precision-engineered structural components. This isn't just business, it's positioning Canadian aerospace firms on the world stage, showcasing their ability to compete in cutting-edge markets. From an analytical perspective, exporting these systems strengthens Canada's technological footprint, turning domestic innovation into international influence. Personally, I see this as a turning point. Canada isn't just adopting global tech, it's contributing to it. Next-generation aerospace concepts, collaborative R&D. Gripen's open architecture and collaborative partnerships have created fertile ground for next-gen aerospace concepts. Canadian engineers, universities, and startups are now working on AI-enhanced autonomous flight systems, advanced sensor fusion and network defense systems, lightweight, sustainable composite materials for future aircraft. These aren't isolated projects. They are collaborative R&D initiatives that could define the next generation of global aerospace innovation, with Canada playing a central role. Analytically, this is a rare opportunity. Few nations have access to a program that merges operational technology, research, and export potential in such a seamless way, reinforcing Canada's position in global innovation. Long-term, Gripen isn't just a jet, it's an economic and technological engine. It drives high-value manufacturing. It fosters a world-class, highly skilled workforce. It accelerates cybersecurity, AI, and sustainable aviation research. It opens doors for international partnerships and exports. Canada is no longer a peripheral player in aerospace. With Gripen, the country is asserting itself as a hub for innovation, capable of influencing global defense, aviation, and tech trends. From a personal perspective, this is thrilling. Canada is not just keeping pace with global leaders, it's defining its own trajectory in high-tech aerospace. Gripen's presence in Canada is far more than a fighter jet program. It's a strategic lever transforming industry, talent, research, and global influence. From advanced components and collaborative R&D to long-term economic impact, Canada is poised to emerge as a global technology powerhouse. And as this story unfolds, Gripen is proving that a single aircraft can indeed reshape an entire nation's future.